Alright, so last time on Roll Chan 6, Mr. X took off his beard, and guess what? It was Wily. Who could have seen this one coming? So, of course, now we have to do another Wily Castle. Alright, so the nice thing about this Wily Castle is, unlike the one in 5, we actually do get a lead up to the actual fortress. You know, we have this bit where we're outside of the fort, and it's pretty cool. The one problem is, I liked the lead up to Mr. X's fortress way more than I do Wily's castle. Like, that one was pretty unique and had a pretty good tone. This one looks like most other Wily castles, and it's an okay break into Wily's castle, I'll say that. And I do appreciate how they're going to be making us use jet roll and power roll for these next few sections. But the song itself that plays for, unfortunately, all of Wily Castle stages is kind of boring. It is an okay song, but I feel like it would be fitting more for, like, a Wily Castle 2 or 3, not the whole thing. Since it's for the whole thing, it just gets kind of dull. Also, this section right here is kind of rude. Instead of doing what I do, tap the button once you jump off that platform to try and get as much time to see where you're going as you can. Of course, I had a map open, so I knew where I was going. But yeah, if you want an actually good strategy where you won't probably die... Oh, whoops, skipped over that. Should have gone farther left, oh well. But yeah, if you want a good strategy, then yeah, tap instead, because, as you might have noticed, Roll started dropping like a rock there. And she's clearly not Mega Man, she's completely different. But anyway, yeah, god, Wily Castle N6 is just really boring. Again, it's an okay song that's playing here, but it's not super memorable. Doesn't really get me in the mood of a final area like the Mr. X stage theme did. And yeah, now we're just at stage points where we're getting some of the bigger enemies, minimal platforming, and now here we are at the end. Alright, so boss here is weak to Yamato Spear, so let's use this and get this over with as quickly as possible. So, this is Mechasaurus. Pretty cool design, okay fight. He shoots platforms and he shoots fireballs. I would say he kinda aims at you, but only has, like, preset directions, but I'm gonna be honest, even that's being kinda generous. Like, that was nowhere near me. He's not even somewhat tracking me. He's just spitting fireballs kinda wherever he feels like it, which makes him unpredictable, but that's all I gotta say is meh. Unfortunately, yeah, this is really where I think overall the game shows Mega Man fatigue. Like, I think a lot of people by this point were getting kind of tired of the Mega Man games because they didn't have a super huge amount of polish between games, and they came out like a year apart. Also, there's a free E-Tank over there if you want to take a second to get it. But yeah, like, you know, obviously, it wasn't really around playing video games at the time 6 came out, but like, it seems like during this period people were kinda on it. At the very least, present day, I can say for sure, a lot of people are definitely very on 6, and I was before I gave it a replay, and I actually kinda like it a little more now, but then I get to Wily Castle 6, and I'm like, ooh, no. Now the year-long dev time is definitely kind of obvious, because, this is just very tired. It's dull. That's really all I have to say about this Wily Castle. There's not much to it. It's not interesting. It's okay as a challenge, but Really, the best part about the whole Wily twist in this game is the fact that it is so obvious that it is Dr. Wily this time around, because it's just Dr. Wily in a fake beard. Whoa. Almost killed my momentum there, but it's fine, I had just enough. But yeah, it is so incredibly obvious that it's Wily, and they still play it straight, and I adore the leap backwards that Roll took when she realized it was Wily. I know she hasn't had as many as Mega Man has, but, you know, she should still know a little bit that it's Wily. Anyway, Tank CSI 2 is the next boss. I guess it could also be Tank CSI I, double the investigation. Anyway, it shoots bullets, it shoots bubbles, both are easy to dodge, it moves towards you, but if you tornado it, it dies very quickly. Yeah, that's it for this video. See you next time for the end of the game. Ringing endorsement, then I'm just like, yeah, it's happening. It's happening.